What is going on, everyone? We got breaking news. The Houston Texans make a rare trade within the division. They are acquiring veteran wide receiver Christian Kirk from the Jacksonville Jaguars. The draft compensation, only a seventh round pick. Let's freaking go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you love this move? Do you hate this move? We talked about Christian Kirk being a real possibility for the Houston Texans once he was released, because that's what Adam Schefter reported yesterday, that he was going to be released by the Jacksonville Jaguars. General Manager Nick Caserio said, I'm not waiting. Let me take advantage of the new GM up there in Jacksonville, who looks like he's 15 years old, and let me work some magic. Why I like this move. Christian Kirk is now your wide receiver too. You once again invest into your quarterback, CJ Stroud, the guy behind me, the franchise, entering year 3. This is the time where you start pushing for AFC championships, competing for Super Bowls. The Houston Texans did the right thing by adding to their wide receiving core. I cannot wait to see what new OC Nick Caley has in store for Christian Kirk. But we are going to continue to discuss this trade once again. The Houston Texans, they trade with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the Houston Texans received Christian Kirk and only had to send the Jaguars a 7th round pick. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ruben Calvillo, and this is the 713 Houston Sportcast, where I drop daily Houston Texans content. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. Now, once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Houston Texans traded for Christian Kirk instead of waiting to pick him up once he was a free agent. This is from Texans Cap. Christian Kirk has 1 year remaining on his current contract with 2 void years behind it, due to earn $16.5 million in 2025. Houston is sending a future 7th rounder. Basically, this is Houston getting Kirk before he hit the market as a street free agent. Kirk reportedly refused a restructured contract from Jacksonville. Houston and Kirk hopefully have a revised contract in place, meaning that Christian Kirk might not be here for only 1 year. Maybe there is a possibility where Christian Kirk is here, for maybe 2 to 3 seasons. He's 28 years old, about to be 29. He is a primary slot wide receiver, which is exactly what the Houston Texans need. Let me know in the comments, would you be upset if the Houston Texans decided to rework a contract with Christian Kirk, making him a Houston Texan for maybe 2 to 3 years? His stats in 2024: only appeared in 8 games, a broken collarbone. Ended his season 27 catches, 379 yards, 1 touchdown. Last year, appeared in 12 games, 57 catches for 787 yards, 3 touchdowns. And in 2022, his first season, his best season with Jacksonville, 84 receptions, 1,108 yards, 8 touchdowns. So Christian Kirk in his career has played at a Pro Bowl level. Those are Pro Bowl numbers: 80 plus receptions, 1,100 yards, and 5 plus touchdowns. You cannot go wrong with that. Now, spent some time in Arizona with Kyler Murray, spent the last 3 seasons with Trevor Lawrence. You can argue that CJ Stroud is the best quarterback that Christian Kirk has played with in his NFL career. You're talking about someone who runs good to great routes, is able to separate himself, have reliable hands. That sounds exactly like what the Los Angeles Rams ask of their wide receivers, which is why I am excited for this move, because of who you got calling plays now, and that is Nick Caley, coming from the Los Angeles Rams, was their tight end coach and pass game coordinator. Christian Kirk, I think, can be a reliable number 2 wide receiver for you, opposite of Nico Collins, but could also give you some home run ability. Christian Kirk, he's pretty fast, guys. There's going to be some big plays of him in a Houston Texans uniform. And let me also say this. I don't think this should stop you from selecting a wide receiver with your first 3 picks. Maybe it's not the 25th overall selection where you take a wide receiver. However, if Matthew Golden's there, if Emeka Ibuka's there, it's going to be very hard for me not to put their name down. But the Houston Texans get a much needed body in the wide receiver room. Christian Kirk's a proven guy. Now he has an opportunity towards the end of his career to be in the postseason, fight for football immortality, which is a Super Bowl ring. And, you could say that the Houston Texans made this move because they want to get to, the tier of the Kansas Cities, the Philadelphias, the Buffalo, the Baltimore. I don't think the job is finished, though. Christian Kirk is a very nice start, but it should not stop there for the Houston Texans, in my opinion. Continue to bring on weapons. We talked about guys like Elijah Moore, Demarcus Robinson. Like I mentioned, I will still take Emeka Ibuka and Matthew Golden at 25 if they were there. But the Houston Texans started right before free agency and did a quick trade to booster their wide receiver room. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Houston Texans have acquired Christian Kirk from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and all it took was a 7th-round pick, and there might be a contract extension in play. For more Houston Texans content, you guys know what to do. Feel free and follow me for more. Go Houston. Have a very blessed day.